That lens costs more than my first boat, and buying it still won't fix your terrible photos. If you think photography is about buying expensive gear and memorizing endless menus, your survival instincts are worse than a guy yelling "bingo" by mistake on a Sudbury Saturday night. The chain-smoking grandmas are going to tear you apart. But if you want to learn how to actually bend light to your will using whatever piece of junk is in your pocket, keep watching. I'm One-Eyed Jack, the Scourge of the Quinte. Today we are stripping this craft down to the absolute studs. No math, no fluff, just survive. Beginner books smugly tell you, photography is Greek for writing with light. I do not give a damn about guys in togas. They never had to photograph a toddler hopped up on wedding cake at high noon. Look closely at your camera. There is no genius hiding inside there. It's an unthinking hollow box, and it won't save your photo if you don't take control of the light. A good photo is only three things. 1, the light. Without it, you have a black screen. 2, the composition. What are you cutting out of the frame? Maybe a rogue goose committing a felony. Trust me, pros know how to remove the nonsense. 3, the moment. If the moment is dead, your photo is dead. Every camera ever made, from a 1970s relic to your iPhone, shares the exact same anatomy. Marketers lie to you to sell upgrades. It's just 4 parts. And I would physically point to these, but the cheapskates who programmed me didn't pay for the hand articulation DLC. Look at the damn arrow. The lens, the funnel, gathers the chaos. The aperture, the hole inside the lens, like a pupil, controls how much light gets in. The shutter, the curtain, controls how long the light hits the back. The sensor, the bucket that records the light. That's it. Lens, aperture, shutter, sensor. Everything else is a useless button. Keeners online obsess over focal length millimeters. Here is the only translation you need. Using my pet goose, Parrot. Small numbers equal a wide angle. It forces you to get uncomfortably close. It distorts reality. Big numbers equal a telephoto. Look at this shot. It lets you snipe from across the street and compresses the background, crushing mountains right onto your subject's shoulder. Your lens choice completely alters reality. The gear landscape. Let's kill the noise. Smartphones, the visual equivalent of a microwave steak. That portrait mode you love? It's a robot faking blur. It lies to you. DSLRs, heavy, clunky, reliable as a brick. Mirrorless, the modern standard. Faster, lighter, what the industry wants you to buy. And the sensor size debate. Crop versus full frame. Listen to me. A full frame sensor just gathers more light. A crop sensor is smaller. Multiply your focal length by 1.5 if you have one. Will a full frame camera perform better in a dark alley? Yes. Will it make you a better photographer? No. A boring photo on a full-frame sensor is just a 40-megapixel, ultra-high-definition boring photo. Speaking of boring, the suits at North of Wendigo promised me a 2-4 of decent beer and a down payment on a rusted-out Boston Whaler if you hit subscribe. Do it. Parrot is holding a literal explosive and he has 0 impulse control. We need to cure a disease before you touch a camera. I'll fix it in post. No, you won't. You cannot resurrect a dead photo. If you take a picture of trash and slap a filter on it, congratulations. You now have deep-fried cinematic trash. Get it right in the camera, or I will personally haunt your Lightroom catalog. Right now, you look at the world. You need to start seeing the direction of light, like a predator setting a trap. Front light flattens everything. It's a mugshot. Side light creates shadows. It reveals grit, texture, and drama. Backlight creates a silhouette. It's terrifying. Don't chase moments. Find the light, frame the shot, and wait for the victim to walk into your trap. Get on the floor. Get high. Stop shooting from eye level like a tourist. I gave you the foundation. Now prove you aren't useless. Here is your assignment. Use your phone. I don't care. Just do it. Task 1, the light test. Put a victim, a friend, a dog, whatever, next to a window. Shoot them frontlit, sidelit, and backlit. See the mood change. Task 2. The autopsy. Find your camera's lens, aperture, shutter, and sensor. Know your weapon. Task 3. The angle hunt. Take a boring double-double coffee cup. Shoot it from 10 insane angles. If your neighbors don't look out the window and think you're having a medical emergency, you failed. In my next video, we unlock the exposure triangle and start forcing the box to obey us. See you there, hosers!